Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Vladimir mid into an Ambessa. She has Ignite and she has Electrocute, and Vladimir is a scaling champion. I do think that this is probably going to be a bit difficult to play against during the early game, because Vladimir's cooldowns are long. Usually a lot of champions that aren't the best early just have like long CDs or like not the easiest trading pattern. But he's a very short range character. Passive is HP turns into AP and AP turns into HP, so you just naturally get tanky just by building items and just playing the game, basically. And then the other thing is that we have a lot of healing in our kit. Our Q is something that the enemy can actually track. The Q is that every third cast of it shows beneath will be an empowered version where it does more damage and it sustains for more. And the enemy can see this, so they will back away when you have Q3 available, usually. And they know that it takes a while to, like, charge it up and stuff. I should have probably not even attempted trading versus her there, but thankfully she didn't really get that good of a trade back. So that's okay. For the early game, we're just going to be trying to farm. Besides the Q effect, your E is this massive AoE where you'll shoot off a bunch of projectiles, and it does a really insane amount of damage. But again, the cooldown on it is very long during the early game, 12 seconds, and it goes down to 4.5, and it's what you max second. Your W is pool. It is your defensive tool. It costs % current HP, and it costs quite a bit of it. You do have reduced healing against minions, so just be aware that your sustain from your Q doesn't really do much. Your E also costs a lot of health as well, so if you spam it too much, it will make you die eventually, or it can get you low. Besides that, if people are standing inside of the pool, you can sustain yourself like a little bit. I don't know if sustain on Vladimir nowadays with the pool is as crazy as it was in the past, because there was one change they made to him in the past that made him really ridiculous, where he could like use his pool in the minion wave and it would like do so much. But anyways, we'll just heal up a little bit from these minions. I'm in an uncomfortable position where I don't really want to be dueling her because I don't think that I would ever be able to win, because we just don't really deal that much. But we'll just like sit back and wait. And then if she ever allows me to Q her when I have my Q3 up, I might be able to sustain myself a little bit. Her cooldowns are also kind of long, but of course she's like slowly whittling me down. Meanwhile, I'm like trying to just stay alive and be healthy enough to still get the farm. Once we buy and come back, we'll probably be in a much better position. I'm just going to let this slow push back towards us again. So, you do have the reduced effect from minions, but against monsters you don't. A lot of Vladimirs can sometimes ward over the raptor wall, and they'll just constantly Q your teammates' raptors, since it won't give you any healing reduction, and it sustains you really well, because your empowered Q does % missing health back. So the lower you are, the more it heals. There's nothing really I can do here to get these minions, sadly. I wish that I could, but there's just no way. She probably shoves okay speed. So in the meantime, I'm just going to buy the new boots and rotate back mid. With the new boots, at tier 3, it gives us that bonus damage when we're above half, and then when we are beneath half, we'll get increased healing and shielding, which is insane. Yo. But now that we're, like, somewhat quick, we might be able to get some Qs off onto them because we're fast. The goal of Vladimir is usually being able to, like, get near them to be able to land the Q, because if you can't, then you'll never be able to, like, do too much with it. Surprised she honestly is not ulting me, but I guess that she also should be a little bit scared about getting probably counter-ganked by Ivern and stuff. She can base if she wants. I'm honestly not comfortable in this matchup right now because she can still like harass all she wants, and I don't think that I really have the capability of surviving it. So I'm just going to continue healing back up before we ever try to duel. Our level 9 spike is usually pretty good because our level 9 is finally when we're able to have the Q cooldown low enough that it really starts benefiting it. Got a good Q onto her for big sustain. Usually just having the wave back like this feels pretty nice because I feel a lot safer near my turret, plus also giving me a lot of the lane to run her down in if something good happens. Nice. So she got collapsed on from both angles. That's another reason for freezing. If I let the wave come back towards me and I just sustain myself and just don't ever shove back, she'll eventually have to base, and she'll miss so much if she does. But if she misses a lot, then that's just going to set me further ahead. And because I scale so damn well, that obviously can create like massive issues. I'm just going to hit that one time and then just back away. Dude, I probably need to buy my item. I don't think that we can contest this. I know that you guys want to, but I'm really worried about Mbessa having a much better buy than me, because despite me getting the money from the kill, it doesn't mean that I can really do too much afterwards. It looks like Ivor might be able to stop him on his own, though, and if he can, that's really good. Oh, he can't. Oh, actually, he can? Wait a second. Daisy? Oh my gosh, Daisy's gonna beat him up. Maybe? We should be able to get this guy. And then, I guess we could just back off. I mean, there's probably no reason to continue chasing, is there? I'll just, like, turn around just because I'm Vlad, and I definitely have a lot more survivability and capability of, doing stuff like that. When you use your E, it slows down the effect of your Q, because with your Q, you only have a short amount of time to do the empowered version of it. It just slowly fades away, but if you use your E, it slows down that dude, these raptors... And you can see that my damage is starting to really get strong now, right? Is the thing. So this becomes really uncomfortable for them, because if they ever step up, they might get harassed, and if they get harassed just a little bit more, they might die, right? Is the thing. So I'm hoping to kind of just constantly keep up the pressure and not let her really have a good time mid lane versus me while we slowly chunk her out. Our ultimate is also AoE, and it increases the amount of damage that they take by 10%, and then it does magic damage after 4 seconds, plus... besides dealing damage, it will heal you for quite a bit, and it heals for more beyond the first, but it increases damage of your entire team by 10%, so it's your damage and the damage of it itself. But the, like, ultimate says that it does damage, but you increase that by 10% every single value, which makes it pretty good for team fighting, obviously. Combine that with your E that is so easy to land on people, and you can do a lot. Wow, she got back so fast. She has a Hex Drinker. It's probably kind of a big deal that she has that, not gonna lie. Because with her having Hex Drinker, I think that my damage might really start be lacking. And her damage is really high at a lot of points. But, of course, when we get to, like, 3 items, that's when we're usually at some of the peak strength that we're trying to get to. I guess I'll let this crash. I don't think that we need to be freezing all the time. She does shove, like, somewhat okay. My E's not able to clear back wave just yet. That's still fine, though. I'm not sure if really I can, fight her very well. Because I think she'll always be backing away before she, even allows me to get off, like, a good hit. So I'll just try to sustain myself from this, at least. I know that the minions aren't as good. I don't know if I want to drop down the ward just to sustain myself here. You can see 239 is so much better. Really? 1 HP. Dang. Oh, I wanted to queue the Raptors to sustain myself, but I guess I did get to sustain myself onto the Rek'Sai anyways, and just because I died isn't like the end of the world for us. They kind of spent a lot of time and resources to do that, and it was very close to being good for me because I almost was able to deal enough to the Rek'Sai to get them. Was unsuccessful, though. Oh my gosh, dude, Ivern's gonna kill both of them? What was that flash? What? Okay. Wow, well played, guys. So yeah, we have Hextech Rocket Belt. Your E does have dual scaling of HP and AP, which feels really good, and having high CDR feels nice to cycle through your Qs on Vladimir, which makes it pretty meta to go the HP, AP, CDR items, and then eventually like Death Cap, because you still have good AP ratios for a lot of your abilities too. But having low CDs feels so insane on Vlad. It feels very, very strong. Dang it, dude. Me hitting him there would have been so convenient, because I just want to chunk him a little bit. I'm still fine with getting slightly chunked myself, because I still can sustain pretty well. So, big healing for myself. Damn, dude. Her damage is actually insane, and I don't have a ward down, but I still will be able to heal for a little bit because Ivern's still there. Let me just queue these wolves as well. There's no reason not to. Just continue healing myself back up from the camps is best. Not able to sustain there. Yeah, man, the Mbessa matchup sure is a chore to play versus. There's like no way to ever beat her. At least for now. I mean, we'll be fine later on. It's just that during the early game, it's so difficult. But, I mean, we know how Vladimir's are with at least being able to get ourselves back up to being pretty healthy. Because being able to sustain myself every single wave does feel really good. And then we just use our flash to finish, because it's very easy to chase people. I guess when you have all of your sums, that is. With my character, usually... Oh, no. Dang, dude. Man, I'm not going to be able to survive this. I mean, I got that other guy down to 1 HP, but it seems that he is going to be able to escape. Our bot lane is getting absolutely rolled, so there's not much that we can really do about it. In the end, the good news, though, is that we were still able to get 1 kill, and our scaling, I will say again, is just so good. You'll understand once you get to see it, if you haven't seen, like, why Vladimir is so absurd when he gets to the 3-item spike with level 13, with the E being at max. The 10-death bot lane is definitely a bit of an issue, but at least they have really squishy team comp, and Pyke usually can get outscaled pretty easily. Smolder scales pretty well. Our top lane is also losing. We do have a lot of AP on the team, which does mean that I'm going to struggle with maybe also being able to, like, build items for just straight AP and having to build pen eventually. Still, though, we'll just do the best that we can. Because what else can we really do besides just hope that we can maybe make the plays happen? Okay, cool. Flash. I mean, we can't kill anybody, but we're alive. Smolder's pretty healthy and I'm not, so I'm just gonna go bot lane probably. And in the meantime, I can also try to take this. I can maybe even help out with doing this potentially. No, it's gonna be too difficult to do this with our teammates not even being here, I guess. This is rough. Yeah, and I got knocked up right when I'm about to use my Q. I wonder why everybody wanted to go topside to contest that. I kind of was screwed as soon as I got hit by the pike. There is no way to leave afterwards. I should have just left sooner because there's no way that I can fight with Ivern and he didn't have Daisy available and all those things just make it so I can get locked down very easily. Because we don't have the best type of hit for like running away, really. We have Pool. Pool is very good, but without Ghost or movement speed and stuff, it's pretty challenging to survive usually. All we need to do is really get the shutdowns. I mean, we're still plenty strong. We're 3-3. Ivern's still extremely strong, plus also doing his own thing to make himself make the team fights a lot more not as one-sided, and they're very close to being good, even though they're not successful. I figured that the fight was just going to end, so that's why I didn't... Oh, the Gragas got an ultimate off to kill multiple of them. Nice. Too bad it wasn't any shutdowns, but still, that's very, very good. We should just be doing our own thing side lane and just getting to our spike points, most likely. Because our scaling will probably just let us win the game. You can already see that the QCD feels a lot more insane. I can use my E very, very frequently to shove out waves quickly and... feels powerful. I probably am just going to back away for a moment just to see if anybody's collapsing on me, because the pike kind of is a problem to get behind me and then just start fighting me, and I probably can't do anything against it. And being so far up without being able to pressure means that I'll just die if I continue doing more, most likely. Damn, the pike was able to land a good hit and kill them. Oof. They have anti-heal on Senna as well. Oh, but Nautilus did get the shutdown for himself. That's honestly probably not very good that he got the shutdown, but he did get to return kill. Which doesn't really seem that bad. She's taking bot lane turret. I'll just try to take mid in the meantime. I got nothing better to do. Rotating all the way bot side to try to help out with that probably is kind of dumb. Still not level 13, but we're getting there. Yeah, you thought that you could get me, but with Ghost, it's getting kind of challenging, isn't it? The thing is that Vladimir really, really feels good when your summoners are up, because your damage is really absurd, but usually you get caught by people. That's the thing, is that when you, or you can't, like, catch up to people when they run away. But every single time that they try to catch you and they have to walk into your damage, not only can you hit multiple people at once, but you have ways of keeping yourself alive with Pool and the healing that is so strong that a lot of times you can like do stuff where bad plays can happen like that, where they might make a huge mistake and that guy dies too because he makes a mistake too. This might have been a mistake by me, but I don't have a way out, so I'm just gonna continue dying there. I have a gigantic buy now. This is kind of what we've been waiting for. Now when I'm back on the map, I will dish out so much damage if I'm left alone. I'm level 13 soon, so this is going to deal like 650 damage every 3 seconds. It goes down by a full second. That's a pretty nice amount of CDR, honestly. You can use your E and then use W, so your pool's going at the same time. If I land my ultimate onto a bunch of people, I mean, being able to just increase my teammates' damage while also outputting a lot is good. The only issue is that I don't have summoners. So because I don't have summoners, that is a problem. Also, I hate that Varus is able to kind of just do whatever he wants topside, and I don't know if we really want to contest or not. That, the objective, that is. Because if we do want to contest the objective, I kind of need to be here. Smolder died. There's a TP going off. I guess that's Varus, huh? Damn, yeah, and I just can't really sustain myself enough, especially versus that many people. It sucks that the fight has to break out in such a way that I'm left alone versus a lot of people when I was able to dish out so much, too. I mean, you can see that I did 4.5k. It's just that I don't have, like, Ivern behind me, and it's just kind of difficult to deal with, huh? I feel like you're screwed, are you not? Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's screwed. Yeah, the Senna, how many stacks does she have, dude? She is so incredibly strong. This is insane. Well, oh well. I don't know if there was any way for me to really do more, because they can just, like, kite me out pretty well with the champion like Senna, too, because she has so much range, and having high range, of course, is a problem. Oh, she dies in the end, though. I mean, this is really ideal for getting that dragon. If we get the dragon, then that sets us up really good for having more movement speed later on if we ever want to get soul. Dang it, I was trying to steal it, but I couldn't. We should definitely just do the objective. With everybody being alive and Senna being dead and that being one of the most important members of their team, then we just need this. Wow, that Varus really is building even more magic resist. You know, Senna, I guess, is the only person that I should be targeting every single team fight. She doesn't have any MR. Slowing them down, dealing big damage, got another good hit off. Even though Pyke's knocking us forward, this is probably going to be pretty good for us. Because we just don't die very quickly, do we? Yeah, my team is kind of just, like, running rampant towards them, and it's just doing a lot. Death Cap will, I guess, be useful for at least, making me tanky, plus also the squishy will take a lot, and my healing will be very nice, because the percent healing from my, Q does go up with AP ratio pretty well. And then we'll just go, like, Void Staff or Crypt Bloom or something. We definitely want to go something like that. I'm not sure if I maybe want to go Bloodletters too, though, because since my E does have that dual scaling, it could be good to benefit from that, and it still gives CDR, which is always nice. This is kind of what I'm talking about, though, with, when you start winning, it feels like you just kind of run forwards and you can't lose, really. So I'm just going to base here. We have our item completed. They threw pretty hard. Our team comp scaling is through the roof. I have 600 AP now, so now my E hits for 900. Just doing this, boom. And then immediately it's coming back up again. Just charge again. Like, it is so crazy how strong Vladimir E is in team fights. It's so strong. I guess that I can't really rotate onto them. I feel like I'm going to get myself killed if I do. Put vision down in that area. You can sometimes now be able to win so hard, you can even, like, 1v3, depending on how frequently you can get your triggers off of your abilities and stuff. He missed his ability, so I should be okay here. Because as soon as he misses, there's nothing he can do. I just popped my ghost only to try to dodge it. Maybe I could have saved my pool from the very beginning, though, to try to dodge that as well. With Varus, you never want to get hit by his ultimate, because it can really get you killed quickly. We do have Baron, which means that we shove pretty fast, even though they're trading. Trading isn't necessarily that bad they think that they can shove just as fast and still take all the objectives. Otherwise, Gragas might be able to defend. Oh yeah, it looks like, honestly, our team is okay. Yeah, they're fine, so we should just continue shoving. Because if we just take their base, if they don't come back, they'll lose the game. Just straight up. There's no way for them to come back from this angle. Yeah, I guess we'll just continue going. I mean, I don't really know what they're trying to do here, but... I'll just pull. There's no reason not to. Is the game just over, dude? Oh, just like that, huh? Sure. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. The Vladimir was a pretty, back and forth game, but we got to the spike point. I was able to dish out a decent amount of damage. I wish I could have probably had a little bit more team fighting, but in the end, I mean, I wanted to upload a video today, and sadly the day is kind of ending. I did do the most amount of damage in the game, though, so clearly I still was, like, pumping out some damage. And, yeah, so thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the Vladimir in Arena section. We are starting off with some prismatics. Wooglets is always pretty good, but I do enjoy trying out new stuff, and quantum computing is different because at max level your autocast can multicast, which is interesting. So I kind of want to try that. So I'm just going to take that one and see how it goes. Hopefully we can find a prismatic item that will benefit from that as well, because that would be sick. Do I just want to go the Omnivamp one? No, let's go Ionian. It's probably better to have CDR. So this is like Camille W. I wish that there was an easier way to like track when it goes off, because I feel like it's kind of difficult to. But if you ever land the hit onto them, oh, that's not gonna hit me. It does a lot of damage on the edges because it does percent damage. I have him down to 1 HP. If my teammate can kill him, then that's great. Because also Draven has his passive in this game mode, and he has to get the kills legitimately. He can't get an assist to be able to get his passive to trigger, so I figured it's probably for the best that he just is able to get it. Sadly, I put myself in a position that's way harder to res, but that's my own fault for putting myself in that spot. I think that we can't win this no matter what, but I'll try to dish out a little bit of damage beforehand. I'll even use my flash just in case, because nah, it's not enough. There's no way with the plant being on that side and everything. Wow, 4 damage. Whoa, that's crazy. Yeah, the auto casting thing usually feels really good when it's actually on a low cooldown. For this, sacrifice an augment to replace it with a higher tier one is sometimes interesting. People recognize me, wow. And next round is prismatic. There's 2 items that exist that affect the auto casts. I hope it gives us one of them. I hope. Darn it, dude. It didn't. But we have rerolls, of course. That's not it. Okay, we found one. Nice! So, Hexbolt Companion is new. What it does is that it is an autocast and it fires a bolt at somebody. So it will just shoot pretty soon, you'll see. See how it just shot a bolt? Apparently it applies on hit effects. It does not trigger Energize, though. Interesting. Wait, does my Energize have to be triggered through auto-attacking myself? That's kind of crazy. Anyways, whenever you trigger your Energize, it immediately triggers quantum computing, because it causes your autocast effects to go off, which sounds so sick. so that's what I'm trying to do. They have autocast as well. He also has the other thing that is the lightning rod to do autocast, but his just make it so it's lower cooldown rather than like being able to trigger it. I killed him with the autocast, but I wasn't really meaning to take it from my teammate there. But you can see how low CD it is. But what's going to be so cool is that if I get my ability maxed, right, what will happen is that I can do the chance to do a multicast. Very easily with it, right? Because it's going to be triggering way more frequently. At max level, autocasts have a chance to multicast up to 4 times. I don't know if that means all of the autocast or if it just means for quantum computing, but I guess we'll find out. Increased damage done by your augments. And also, I get a free level from it, and this can be... Oh my gosh, this is kind of crazy. But otherwise, we can look for Foxfire, which is another autocast, which would be pretty nice to have. Wow, we actually found it. Should I take it? Because, I mean, sure, this could be, like, really cool and all. But I can never find Foxfire ever again. Man, this sucks. I kind of want to try this one out. So I'll take it. Now we have 40% increased damage from augments and items. It's getting up there. Sucks that we found Foxfire because I'll never see that for the rest of the game. What? Okay. Okay, Vi, I'm not really sure what that was that you just did, but okay. There is this middle section that I could try to heal myself off of, maybe, but... The Vi, like, CCs me for... It looks like years. I know that this exists, but I thought that it's not supposed to CC you for like 6 seconds. I don't know if that's bugged. It could be. Oh well. It is what it is. I really want to save up my money to look for more autocast items because, as I mentioned with the other one, imagine if I had one that is autocast spells benefit from ability haste and I also have the Hexbolt Companion one. That sounds really awesome. But the problem is that if I am to do that, I have to save up a lot of money for it. For now, we'll just buy a legendary and just go for really whatever. Liandry's? Or Shadow Flame? Probably Liandry's is best. We'll just save up our money. This Lee Sin's full damage and he has Clown College. This guy is AP and kind of scary because he has the Rune Carver. He also has Morello's as well. The biggest threat is definitely the Lee Sin trying to one-shot my teammate, though. I think that's going to be a big problem. Yeah, that was a pretty insane damage. I need to leave. Got a little bit of poke damage onto that guy. The Lee Sin kind of was killing me very quickly, so... I don't know why Draven wanted to go in on his own, so he just dies because of that. But we were probably going to lose this round regardless. He just ran towards them. It was a choice. It's definitely a choice. I didn't really get to be a influential part of the choice, but that's okay. Our autocast abilities, until I really get other items too. I think that we're in a pretty bad position to make the autocast that beneficial just yet. Oh, wow. This guy has like the same exact stuff going on. He has augmented power too, but mine had a bonus level and he didn't though. Oh, it's actually the same person too that recognized me. That's funny. What other... Oh, autocast. Autocast, this one, and there's like a slow effect, critical healing as well. It also gives us back 10 HP as a team, which is kind of nice. We can always get this later on too, so I guess we don't have to have that immediately. At max level for this one, we can also have damage amplification, but I think for now we just want to get more autocasts, because this will also help for chasing. This is Olaf Q. And it also does armor and magic resist shred, but yeah, that's what it does. It also lowers the cooldown of it whenever we cast it. $500 damage on that Q. Oh, I can't even move. The autocasting is honestly still doing a lot, but I don't think it's enough. Dude, that was so close to being good for us. Wow, this did a ridiculous amount of bonus damage. Too bad we're about to get kind of kicked out somewhat. But holy crap, it's actually starting to deal a lot. I mean, having 2,000 bonus damage from an augment on just that is pretty insane. The sad part is, again, we need to save up our money to be able to find the other prismatic if we were to save for it, which is a chore. It really is. Do I care about having Storm Surge? Rise and Focus. We do have Bloodletters, which could be, like, okay for shredding. I feel like that's kind of what I maybe want the most. When I pick up the axe and then throw it at somebody, and then I am spawning more of them, can I start, like, just having a ton of them out? Does it work that way? Or not? Okay, cool. Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? She has invulnerability on her ultimate, so that's what's, like, healing her over and over again. That is annoying to deal with. But we were able to win. Huge. And we will soon be able to, hopefully, try to look for another prismatic soon. Oh no, Zanya's gap? Oh, no. No, it's not that. Snowball, doesn't really matter. Crit, doesn't matter. So I guess we'll just put a point into quantum computing. That will increase the damage by quite a bit and also make the percentage better. And of course, now we'll get closer to being able to have it maxed and be able to do the multicast function, because the multicast function is something we really want. Looks like maxing the and my axe doesn't really do too much besides increase the slow. Okay, so the people that we were about to face just gave up. They just quit. So they are gone, which means that we don't face anybody. Where is the other person doing autocast? The Rengar. Wait, are they out? Oh no, he's right there. Does he have autocast? Oh, he has it done. So it sometimes will trigger 4 times. I don't know what the chances of it, but it has a chance. Oh, double cast. Wait a second. Up to 4 times. It doesn't always do 4 times. It's just a chance to do it. Okay, got it. I didn't really read that correctly. I didn't realize that it tells you. Alright, well. What do we even want? Start a shield that refreshes when out of combat. Stars fall from the sky that grant invulnerability. All remaining teams below 50 gain 20 health. We are 45 health. This would be really nice to have. Did it choose it? Nice. So we gotta be in this game for a much longer time, and because we gotta be inside of a much longer game, that will help out with finding the things we need. We could remove an augment and level up the other ones, but if I did that, I think that's not really worth it. I'd rather unlock another augment and just find the silver one, because I think it also includes, like, being able to upgrade your stuff. So, I only can trigger my Energize through auto attacks. I didn't realize that. There are other Energize stuff that still isn't that bad, by the way. Fulmination will be energized attacks against different targets, makes it so they come back very frequently, which is pretty nice. And Rune Carver makes it so you get energized stacks easier with using abilities, and your abilities trigger it, which is also nice. So we have a few things to look for. If we don't find the one that affects the autocast directly, at least we have energized stuff. What? Damn, my teammate does so much damage. I don't think that we need to use our flash or anything. I guess we'll just, like, wait back here and chill. Oh my goodness, dude. I almost died because of that. I mean, I'll use my Q here to sustain myself, but holy crap. Kinda close. Was very scary. Raven damage is insane. He does have the Darius passive. He also has Gamba Anvil, and he's been able to buy so many more items than everybody else. You can see a lot of people only have a few items while he is, like, full build. Because of the Gamba Anvil causing everything to be so inexpensive for him. Alright. Prismatic item. Don't find the things that I want. Flesh Eater is whatever. Don't really care about that, probably. Demonic Embrace could make me very tanky and fast, which is pretty nice. And Sanguine. Darn, dude, we really didn't find the thing that I wanted, but oh well. I think that we can still just save up our money and still look, though. I'm totally down to still search for it, because I would rather have any of the energized items still probably over having other stuff. I think it still is worthwhile. So, like, if I pick up all these axes, how many axes will it throw? Just one? We're versus the Rengar that has the quantum computing, just like me. I mean, they're just gonna go for the other plant. I already know that. Oh, they're not? Oh, no, they did. Just took a little while to get there. I might die before anybody can help me, but I didn't realize that I was going to be dying so quickly, unfortunately. Draven seems kind of fed, though. I think that he's going to be able to kill both of them without even needing my assistance. He is so ridiculously strong. Holy crap. But my quantum computing is doing better than his, too, even though it's maxed. I mean, you can see that my damage done from it is, like, double his as well. Nice kill. No. Please, give me the quantum computing now. Oh no, it's not going to give it to me. Do I really want to max this? I don't think I really care. I would rather just search for the upgrade. Nice, we found it. Dude, oh my gosh. Well, we already witnessed what it's like. I mean, clearly the double cast and quadricast happens a little bit. There's the Vi that has the crazy amount of CDR to perma CC, and the Kazante, who is just very tanky. He's probably just going to take this. Nice. Okay, well, didn't really matter. The quantum computing quadricast and triplecast, whatever, is kind of dealing a lot. Not gonna lie, it feels kind of strong so far. I could sell my boots right now and buy another prismatic. I think it would be worth it. Oh man, talisman, really? We don't really care about Demon King in my opinion. What I really care about is just finding the items. Darn, dude, none of them? Really? I'll just take this because it's heal and shield power, which is nice for keeping me alive when I'm low HP, but how disappointing that we couldn't find it still. Just to have more opportunities to have crazier stuff going on. Still, though, we're pretty strong. Can this Lee Sin one-shot me? He's trying to one-shot my teammate and kind of failed, didn't he? Holy crap. The quadricast or whatever happened there was really insane. Yeah, there's nothing really they can do to, I guess, stop us from doing this. Okay. At the start of each round, this transforms into a random augment at its max level. Whoa, that's interesting. Oh, another autocast thing. Look at that. At max level, it also fires an additional shield. But I could also upgrade this as well. Do we really care about that, though? Oh, boomerang too. I think I want the boomerang one. This also, as you can see, it says that it is going to get an extra level, which is pretty nice. Oh, but I also could have this too. Well, whatever. Let's take the OK Boomerang first. We can get the other stuff later on. So now we have Sivir Boomerang. And it's max level. Will the target dummy spawn? I kind of want to hit it. It won't. Darn it. I was hoping. Both of these guys are not even close to getting kicked out yet. Okay, well, the Vi clearly dishes out a ton of damage to whoever she hits very quickly. I wonder if she could even kill me, though. Lee Sin lethality usually can deal a lot, but there's no way, I guess, versus so many tanky people to be able to do anything there. I found the augmented power one. So now we heal for 50% of the damage done from augments and items. We're starting to make it where my champion doesn't really matter, but rather everything that I have is the thing that really is crazy. Okay, I wanted to see if I could shoot multiple boomerangs here. Does it shoot a bunch? Feels like it is. No, actually, maybe that was just from the other thing. Yeah, it looks like when it says quadracast, it only means for the cast of the... Oh, no. Yeah, okay, the quadracast of the boomerangs happened there. Never mind, it does affect other stuff. It actually throws a ton. Interesting. Well, I'm down to fight you guys immediately. Oh my goodness, dude. The amount of shielding these guys have is kind of... Oh my gosh! The damage from my thingy is so insane. When I hit the Vi, at least, this guy doesn't take any damage whatsoever. This guy is, like, invincible. Well, she is just ignoring me, which is allowing me to just kind of hit them all the time. Yeah, the amount of damage the boomerang is doing is so non-existent, but the quantum computing makes up for all of it. Deal bonus damage based off of how much faster you are than the target. Probably don't really care about that. This one could be decent, because this is something that's armor and magic resist shred, which is alright probably for... Every 15 seconds, autocast a bomb. I forgot that this is autocast. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, another autocast too. This is just like rooting. So I'd rather have the bomb. So this bomb goes over your head and it lasts 15 seconds, and then if I'm ever on top of them, when it explodes, it does % damage, and it does a lot. I'm gonna save up my money to try to still find the augment, so I'm not gonna spend it. I still have the other bomb on my head. Man, I have no idea where that Lee Sin honestly went. I can see that my teammate's dying on his side, but I don't even know if I could really help too much. Because they're just gonna, like, continue running away. They don't really care about fighting us, because they know that we would probably just win too quickly. So they'll just, like, run every single time. I wish that I could just, like, fight them immediately and just see what I can do, but kind of difficult with them constantly running away. Buy another prismatic. Man, the game really does hate me. Gosh, why does it never want to give me the stuff that I want? We'll take the thing that gives heal and shield power, though, because in the end, that's going to be very useful with the augmented power that gives me the healing, right? So increasing all of the damage done for my augments by 60%, plus also now I'm going to be sustaining myself from it, and I can sustain myself even more. I am hoping that the Vi and the Cassante win. I mean, last time they won pretty easily. They just have Vi just auto-attack whoever, and they just automatically kill. So I'm hoping that happens. Oh my gosh, who's dealing so much damage there? Wait a second. Who on earth was dealing so much to Vi? Or no, Cassante. Lee Sin died. So what? Was that just the explosion of these bombs? The bombs just deal that much? Wow, they actually might lose. The Lee Sin body blocked the Vi Q. That was kind of crazy. If Cassante can just res his ally, he should just win. So I think that he's probably gonna lose because of that. Let's just upgrade the bomb. Yeah, why not? Don't have enough. Oh, what? There's another augment selection? Oh, I'm kind of like done buying items. I can't even like do anything more for selling and getting new ones. Darn. Because there's no more gold rounds. Oh, well. I guess that we'll just buy some stat anvil purchases then. I'll just get armor and we'll just sit on that, I guess. So when my abilities cast, I guess that it also causes my energize to go faster too, huh? Oh, the bomb went off when she was trying to fight me. Okay, well, GG. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. That was me trying this out. It felt pretty good to me, I guess. I don't know if Draven is going to deal way more damage than me, but we'll find out. A decent amount more. But still, I got to kind of test out how autocast can work nowadays. So thanks for watching again. Peace out. Have a great day. Farewell, bye.